Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, back doing some more Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links with the Arcv update. And I got a couple things to show off here. First of all, I unlocked another character. Zuzu Boyle. Definitely not a last name I personally would give to an adorable anime girl, but I guess I don't get paid to translate character names. So we have Zuzu here. She uses a Melodious deck. It's a fusion summon centered archetype, which I tend to enjoy. And the Melodious monsters are actually both kind of cool and kind of ridiculous. They all focus around their effects all focus around special summoning, and the fusion monsters are all kind of absurdly powerful. And, yeah. They're kind of neat, they're kind of busted, but that kind of goes for everything related to Arcv, I think. I still don't have all the cards that I really want to use for the deck. My pool of available trading cards is not the best right now as far as building a Melodious deck, I feel. But I do have all the different fusion monsters at this point that are accessible for the deck. And you don't even necessarily need the fusion monsters sometimes. We are going to just jump into a random duel here, fight Fanny here. Fanny? Fanai? How do you say that? I don't know. We're just gonna see what we can do with our Melodious deck. Adjust my seat here for a second. Move a little closer. Excuse me. Hi, how are you? A little far away there. You can see my beautiful face a little better now.
It's my time to shine.
And this Pendulum Summon challenge thing is still active, which is both... It's kind of neat because it gives you a chance to experience Pendulum Summoning a little more regularly, and how absurdly strong it is, honestly. At the same time, it's also kind of annoying that it's there, because you can't really turn it off for the Arcv characters right now. And just the fact that you can't disable it means it kind of gets in the way of testing out the flow of decks you want to build, especially if they don't necessarily have to revolve around Pendulum Summoning. Oh, or if you don't have good Pendulum monsters that fit into the theme of the deck. But, might as well use it, you know? Why not? With the challenge still active, we still are all, as a whole, accumulating rewards points. And hey, here's a good opportunity to use... Oh, mean. Mean AI. I want Diffusion Summon. That's bad. You're a bad man, Fanny. I'm just gonna punch you in the face instead. Take that. So yeah. This whole experience with the Arcv update has given me a lot more time to work around with Pendulum Summoning, and I think I've got the hang of it right now. The real challenge with Pendulum Summoning is implementing it into a deck, I feel. Yeah, you're just gonna kamikaze? Alright. I guess that's fair. I was powering up a monster. The real challenge with Pendulum Summoning comes with building a deck that uses it. If you don't plan out a Pendulum Summoning deck properly, you'll just end up with a bunch of monsters that you don't really know what to do with, or you can't use right. Obviously, the solution would be to just make a deck that's all Pendulum monsters, and then you really wouldn't have to worry about any of that. And there are some archetypes that are like that, where it's just all Pendulums, and the entire point is to Pendulum Summon. But, it's like with Yuya's deck, where I just really didn't know what I was doing at first. It feels like it's finally started to click. I have the cards that I use for pendulum scales, I have the cards I use as monsters, and it just works out a lot better, I feel. I don't necessarily need to fusion summon here, but we're gonna do it anyway. Why not? Just show off Zuzu's signature monster here. Cause I feel like it. But yeah, it can take a little bit of experimenting to get used to pendulum summoning and what the cards are capable of, but once you get the hang of it, pendulum summoning becomes absurdly powerful. I don't think anybody can honestly argue against that. Magic! And just to remove any chance of you being able to do anything to me, Melodious Illusion makes my monsters immune to spell and trap cards for a turn. And they can attack twice. Not that some of the fusion monsters really need that, considering Bloom Diva's Pier is pretty much invincible to a lot of cards anyway. And one of the other fusion summon monsters can attack twice, naturally. So yeah, Melodious cards are kind of ridiculous. They honestly are. I don't think... Hey, new Pendulum monster, cool. I don't think they're as absurd as 6 Samurais can be. Not 6 Samurais, Super Heavy Samurais, excuse me. That's always confusing. There's 2 different samurai archetypes, and both Super Heavy Samurais and Karakuri... Karakuri? I don't remember. Both those archetypes are apparently based around the same sort of lore, so I don't know. Hey, we collected a Pendulum monster, so we can move on to completing another stage mission. But anyway, this moves me on to my second thing I wanted to show off, and that's that I have the character unlock missions acquired for the next and final available Arcv character, Sylvio. Sylvio is kind of interesting, actually, because apparently he never really used a single archetype. His deck changed a lot over the course of the series. While I was researching how to get access to him, I found that out. So he might be interesting to figure out what I want to do with him once I unlock him. All of his character unlock missions, or at least most of them, involve Yuya, so we're just going to switch back to him for right now. We'll give Zuzu a break. I have been playing with her a lot recently, trying to figure out what I want to do with her deck. And yeah, let's take a look here. He uses the Yosenju cards, which is one thing, but he also uses Abyss Actors as a different sort of card he can use. Yosenju's was one deck, Abyss Actors was another. He had another deck that revolved around Mobius, the Frost Monarch, and he had a 4th deck too, which I don't remember what that one was. But he honestly seems like kind of a ridiculous character. And actually more like what an average Yu-Gi-Oh player would be. They'd have more than one deck instead of just focusing on one. But, we're gonna duel him a couple times, see if we can knock out some of these character unlock missions, maybe even unlock him, I don't know. We'll figure that out as we get to it. Instead of just diving right into level 40, though, since I don't really know what to expect from this guy, I'm gonna go one step at a time. We're not gonna duel level 10 right now, because level 10 is just probably not gonna be anything at all. Let's start at level 20, see what happens. And this will let me show off some of the more minor changes I've made to Yuya's deck. I've got kind of inspired by that level 7 deck I was trying to use. I've got an Xyz extra deck for this one now. And obviously the Pendulum Summon Challenge is still active for Yuya, and it just gives him Stargazer and Timegazer right away, so
do when I
And that fits right in with what I want to do with this
I
deck.
don't want a bad review, so don't ruin my show. Duel!
His voice sounds really familiar. I gotta check who his dub actor is.
Yosen Training Grounds.
So he's using Yosenju right now.
I'm setting a card. I'll set a monster. Some enjoy quick matches. I like savoring mine. I
Ew.
end my turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Alright.
Draw.
Too bad for you.
Oh no.
My set card.
What is this?
I activate a trap.
Fire darts. Okay. Oh dear. You're inflicting effect damage to me. How cruel of you! I forgot to re-edit his deck. I made some changes to complete a mission, but oh well. It'll work all the same. Pendulum Summon.
I pendulum summon a monster. I know what to do.
You.
I special summon them. Earn your
Perform a
strike.
foul.
Perform a foul, Salute Tiger.
And we'll stick Stargazer in defense.
Stargazer Magician.
Set our 2 cards. I could Exy Summon, but I'm not going to right now.
I attack with my Salute Tiger.
Let's use your thing. Grab ourselves another Perform a Pal.
Okay.
And 1800?
I attack you directly.
Considering the event gives me built-in spell and trap defense with these two.
My turn.
What's more perfect than perfect? My dueling. It's my turn. I draw.
What is his voice?
Here I go.
I like savoring my
And he's not doing anything. Okay.
I end my
So, I guess I win. Let's Exy Summon, just cuz. I've got kind of a semi-beast and beast warrior thing going on with my Performa Pals right now, so Diamond Direwolf fits in really nice.
Come on out. I exceed some monster.
And we'll just normal summon in Silverclaw.
Let's battle. Here goes. Direct Silver Claw's effect activated.
Hooray!
Curtain down.
Kaboom! I do love how ridiculous he is. He's very
It's
fun.
annoying because you're not a better duelist than me.
That's what dual-taining is all about.
Okay. Level 20 was not that bad. He really didn't do a heck of a lot. I used the Yosenjus for that. I've actually almost got Yuya fully leveled up. Which, for progress I've been making, that's very nice. I did not fill in too much here. From 3 pendulum summons in 1 duel against... Alright, so I've got to keep pendulum summoning. Even if I don't necessarily need to. Let's bump him up to level 30, see what happens. And I've got to get a good duel assessment too, so we're going to use a results booster just to help myself along there. I got plenty of them, I'm not wasting them. Cool.
This is me at the top of... This is me at the top of my game.
It is him at the top of his game twice.
No matter who I face, I'll keep dueling my
Alright,
duel.
that's a hand.
I'm Sylvio Sawatari, or better known as today's main event, Duel! My turn.
Alright, let's see what he does now.
Activate my continuous spell.
Still using
Setting
Yosen.
a card. Some enjoy quick matches.
That looks like a surprisingly familiar opening move. He's just missing a spell and trap card. And if he doesn't have anything to defend, well, you know...
Swing far, Pendulum. Card
I mean...
for victory. Turn up the... Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Scratch your way to the wind for Silver Claw.
You see what I mean about, pendulum summoning being absurdly powerful once it gets going? Because all of my pendulum monsters are now completely protected by their pendulum effects of these two, and... Okay! Still didn't really get a good idea of what he's capable of.
You'll pay for this 100 times over!
I want everyone to enjoy the duel, especially my opponent.
Doesn't look like he's enjoying too much, Yuya. Alright. Okay. That's another duel down, I guess. And I got that 4,000, which is nice. Because that was a quick win. Why is this counting up? Because I did not perform 3 pendulum summons in one duel. I think that's mistranslated. Because it seems to be just counting performing 3 pendulum summons. We gotta win one more duel. Yeah. I've noticed that a couple of these world missions and stuff were translated oddly, or not translated right. But, I mean, that went fast enough. Let's see if we can pull off victory number 3 here. Sylvio arrives! Cool.
This is me at the top of my game. Ladies and gentlemen.
Again, the pendulum summoning challenge here really just kind of makes this
Sylvio Sawatari.
very easy, honestly. It gives you a huge advantage. Okay, he's using Abyss Actors now. I actually don't really know what Abyss Actors do.
My turn.
I like savoring mine.
Okay, let's see. Once per turn, when battle damage is inflicted, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses attack equal to that battle damage. Okay. When this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card in its own monster zone is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can set one Abyss Script spell card directly from your deck. Alright. Spell card, so you wouldn't be able to use it right away. So the more battle damage I do, the more my monsters are gonna lose attack points. So let's just get rid of it.
I pendulum summon a monster.
Alright.
Come on out. I special summon him. Come on out. I special
Oh, I did that.
summon
What did I do? I hit the wrong thing.
I activate my monster.
I do that a lot. I do that a lot. And it's kind of frustrating that I do that a lot. Let's just get rid of this thing.
Leading ladies, I'm setting a card.
The script fantasy magic. Okay. I would have been able to win this just now, but I accidentally put you in defense position.
Stop trying to upstage.
Now let's see what happens now.
Actor extras. I set the pendulum scale. I activate my extras effect. I activate Abyss Actor Wild Hopes I pendulum summon a monster.
Okay, he's pendulum summoning. Abyss Actors are definitely a pendulum archetype. I'm pretty sure all of the monsters are pendulums. Wow, okay.
Evil Heal's effect activates. Time
That's a
to
problem.
attack, Evil Heal. Take them down. I attack with
I'm taking control
finish
of
you
this
on my
duel.
next turn.
I draw.
I end my turn.
Okay. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle. You can target one Abyss script spell card in your graveyard, set that card. Interesting. I already know what you do. This guy will be down to 9. Jesus. So... it really doesn't matter what you set as your pendulum scales. That's obnoxious. Okay. Alright. Well, you know what?
I pendulum summon a monster.
Let's just work this out right now, I guess.
Slice and dice before my swordfish's effect activates.
Wait and see what happens, because I botched that up. I did the wrong thing. I thought I was setting Stargazer, but it ended up being a different card. I don't know what that does! Oh no, Mobius the Frost Monarch. Okay.
Mobius the Frost Monarch, activate your effect.
Oh dear. Yeah.
I pendulum summon a monster.
I'm forked. I'm screwed.
Time to bat. Attack, evil heel.
Oh no.
Attack, Mobius the Frost.
Oh no.
I'm making moves that I didn't expect. I draw. I end my turn.
Well, that works.
I set the pendulum scale. I set the pendulum scale.
What should I do? Can I drop by another 600? You'll be safe in attack position, I think.
Swing far, pendulum. Carve arc of victory. I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster. Slice and dice. Perform a power.
I probably should have summoned you. Oh man. I'm just gonna end my turn. I'm not gonna fight right now. And you've got Mobius the Mega Monarch, because of course you do.
The Mega Monarch activates its effect. Time, bye-bye. You can leave the stage.
Jesus. Alright, that was honestly 100% my fault. Because I just accidentally put the wrong monster in defense position. I did that. I do that a lot. And it's really annoying. I just lose focus on what I'm doing. But we did do our pendulum summons. We gotta win one more duel against this guy. And let's see if we cannot be a total royal screw-up this time and actually pay attention to what we're doing. I thought I was putting Stargazer in defense position. I don't know why. It clearly wasn't Stargazer. One more time.
This is me at the top of my game.
Alright. Some summon challenge.
A dual-tainer
We're going
dog.
first this time.
A show you'll never forget.
Duel.
Which is not necessarily a good thing.
It's my turn.
We're gonna save
Swing far, pendulum. Carve
a couple monsters here.
I know what to do.
Pop these two in attack position.
Scratch your way to the wind for Forma-Pal Silverclaw.
And call it right there.
What's more perfect than I draw? Abyss Actor's Sassy Rookie.
Sassy Rookie!
I activate
And yeah, Abyss Actors are, like, 100% one of those archetypes where the cards just have so much text on them that I cannot process what they do. And it's weird that they put an Abyss Actor user in the game right now, because there aren't any Abyss Actor cards in the game, as far as I can tell. Just looking through what's available and what's not, it's a little strange. But I can only assume that's because Abyss Actors are going to be the stars of the next mini-box. I don't think anyone is really questioning that. Oh, you're immune. Yeah, see, I should have read this first. Special 1 level 4 lower Abyss Actor monster from your deck, except Abyss Actor Sassy Rookie. So he's immune to destruction and he special summons. That's really obnoxious.
Battle. Silver Claw.
See what happens.
Silver Claw's effect activates.
Sassy Rook. Abyss Actor.
Let's hope. What is your monster effect? Once return, you can make this card gain 100 attack for each effect. You should control with different names until the end of this turn. If this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can add one Abyss Actor card from your deck to your hand, except Abyss Actor Wild Hope. Again, he searches and adds.
My monster attacks.
Wild Hope's effect activates.
Here goes.
It's plenty of damage.
That brings
Is it gonna be enough, though?
I draw. I'm setting a card.
Okay, he's not doing anything. So,
I end my turn.
does that mean I win? I got 2 monsters here that won't trigger any trap cards, so...
Go. I attack you. Silver Claw's effect activates.
Am I good? Are we good? Did we do it? We did it! Yay! Celebrations! Magic! Dancing! Probably. I'm not gonna dance right now, though. Maybe later.
Since when was I the supporting role?
By dual-taning like my dad, I hope I made you smile.
He's still not smiling, yeah. I hope I made you smile. All about the smiles. Hey, we got a couple of cool cards here, too. I'll send you Hitot. Yeah, oh my god, look at this. Look at this wall of text here. On 2 different locations. Current 1 Yosenju card in your pendulum zone for the rest of this term. This pendulum scale becomes 11. What? Also, you cannot special summon monsters except Yosenju monsters. And he has pendulum scale of 3, which already isn't bad. During your end phase, return this card to the hand. You can only use each pendulum effect once per turn, okay. Monster effect cannot be special summoned except by pendulum summon. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Each time a card on the field is returned to the hand from the main deck, or main deck by a card effect, or main deck. Wow. So that includes Drowning Mirror Force. When this card is on the field, all your Yosenju monsters currently control gain 500 attack. Alright. He bounces himself, though. He's basically a spirit monster. He's just not listed as a spirit monster. So that's interesting. And Abyss Script Fantasy Magic. Target 1 Abyss Actor monster you control. This turn, every monster that battles it but is not destroyed is returned to the hand at the end of the damage step. If the set card your owner controls is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can have a face-up Abyss Actor Pendulum monster. And you have a face-up Abyss Actor Pendulum monster in your extra deck, okay. You can target 1 card your opponent controls, place it on top of the deck. See, this is the kind of thing that annoys me about Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore. Is that it punishes you for destroying it. Which is naturally what you should do with your opponent's back row of spell and trap cards. Not only does it have 1 effect that activates and is very helpful, it looks like. But it has a second effect that if you get rid of it, that it punishes you for getting rid of it. I don't know. But whatever, we seem to have gotten ourselves a Sylvio. A Sylveon. And that's pretty neat. With an audience from every corner of the planet, billions of eyes are on me. Yes, okay. They must have created this digital world just for me. Yeah, it's a running theme with the Arcv characters is that some of them don't know how they got the Duel Links, which suggests that, like, Seto Kaiba is, like, kidnapping them from across dimensions and adding them to his game. You know who I am. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You're wrong. I'm the man who stands at the top of Duel Links. I'm Super Ultra Hyper Link Sylvio. I like this guy more and more. That was so cool. Duel Links was built for me to shine. Welcome to my show. Here's my headliner, Abyss Actor Superstar. And we get to see the signature monster. Neat. He's got like a boat on his head. Let's give it up for Sylvio! Witness the skills that pay the bills and give the thrills. Sylvio Sawatari has been unlocked. And of course, he's not gonna have his ace monster in his deck. So, yeah. But that means we have officially unlocked all of the Arcv characters, which I am fairly pleased with. Let's check out Sylvio a little bit.
Sylvio is the true star of the show.
Let's see. Yosenju, Monarch's Awaken, Abyss Actor Funky Comedian, okay. And that looks like it's gonna be all of the cards he can get from leveling up. I already showed that he's got an Abyss Actor and a Yosenju card available in his duel rewards. But I'm honestly curious, are there any other Abyss Actor cards in the game right now? Two. It's two of them. Yeah, so we're not going to be building an Abyss Actor deck with this guy right now. But I can only assume that the next mini-box they release is going to be focused on the Abyss Actor cards. That's the only thing that makes sense. When that's going to be, I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. So anyway, I think that's just about gonna call it, I guess. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with this guy right now. Clearly I can't build a full Abyss Actor deck. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure how many Yosenju cards I have and how many Mobius cards I have. Mobius. So I have Mobius the Mega Monarch, but that's not very helpful without actual Mobius. I don't even know where to get Mobius. Hold on. How to obtain. You are in Warriors Unite, which is a completely different set than what I've been doing. So we're probably not going to be using Mobius, at least not right now. Yosenju. Or is it Yosenju? And unfortunately, it doesn't look like I have a lot of Yosenju cards. I know a couple of these are in the new set, a couple of these are in his level up rewards, a couple and dual rewards, but a handful of the Yosenjus are in other sets. Spirit of something. Spirit of the Beast. One of them is in a set that I'm working on already. You're the duel reward. You're the level up reward. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy right now. Looks like I'm going to have to go to Spirit of the Beast to get some Yosenju cards. And then I don't even know if I'm going to keep the Yosenju deck because its ace monster is an Abyss Actor. So, I'm going to figure that out off screen. I'm just happy to have him unlocked. And I think that's going to call it for right now. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. If you liked it, please check out my channel, give this video a like, watch some of my other stuff, yada 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 yada, whatever. Again, thank you for watching. This is your good friend Sparky signing off for now. I'll catch you later. And stopping. Yes, this is the part where the video ends.